Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
Hello.
Nikki&REDD, Life Through Our Eyes.
I'm Nikki.
I'm Red. What going to be talking about today, babe?
Well, today we got 5 questions. And they're going to be quite interesting. So I got Shelby with me today.
Okay.
So she's going to be keeping me in check a little bit. Or should I say, bring me back.
Okay.
But yes. There's a lot of things been going out here in the world. There's a lot of topics and stuff out here. And I told my husband, let's talk about it on my channel.
Talk about Karen, how she spit on that black woman.
What in the what?
At Days Inn. What was she thinking?
I don't know what she was thinking, but I know what she got.
Okay.
A lesson for a lifetime. But what would you do if somebody spit on you, babe?
Oh man, that's the worst thing you can do to a person. Is spit on them.
Yeah.
The worst thing you can do is spit on someone.
Do you know how many germs it is in spitting on somebody?
Exactly.
With all this COVID and stuff that's still out. You got somebody talking about spitting on you. And nowadays, why are people spitting? That's a childish move.
What does she think? She had the right to spit on someone and
Privilege.
walk away.
She thought she was privileged and she thought she was going to get away with it. But baby, she didn't get away with that, did she?
If y'all didn't see the video, look it up. Look it up.
She went to breakfast, lunch, brunch, and dinner.
And still held the phone.
The phone didn't hit the floor.
Why she whooped her tail.
Oh, yeah.
We don't condone violence,
don't.
Hey, if
when you spit on somebody, you get what you get.
Yeah, she had it coming.
Yeah, but I wouldn't sit around letting nobody just continuously beat somebody to a pulp now. I wouldn't do that. I mean, I was like, all right, you got your lick now. But you got your butt whooped too.
Exactly.
You got it. I was thinking to myself, I said, you know what? What would I do if that happened to me?
I mean,
in a situation like that, I'm thinking to myself, okay.
Some things you can walk away from, but that just
no. Let me go in let me go into and channel myself. If something like that was to happen to me, I'm having a good day, And somebody just happened to come out today and have a bad day and decide, you know what? They don't want nobody saying nothing to them, and they don't want nobody communicating with them in any kind of way. Stay home if that's the case, but. In this case, a person didn't stay home. So I'm going about my day, and somebody gets mad at one little incident that happens to somebody else, and they take it out on me.
And the lady...
And decide that she want to spit on me. So my reaction would be if it was to happen to me. Hold on for a minute. I ain't kill no more. Ma'am, have you lost your mind? Spitting on someone is the nastiest thing you could ever do. And when I get through with this lesson I'm finna show you, you ain't never gonna spit on nobody again. I would see that girl gave us, you know what I'm saying? That girl was kind of generous with her, but I'm telling you, it is dangerous to spit on somebody. When you talking about spitting on somebody, you talking about it. She could have had blood coming from her mouth. Any little thing you could do to somebody, it can cause somebody to potentially die.
Somebody's spitting on you in your face. I mean, that's just low down. And then,
wait, baby, hold on, you ain't never come back. I'm back.
And then for her to say, "I'm sorry," oh, it's too late for that.
Well, she's sorry she got her butt whooped. She wasn't sorry for what she said. She was sorry that out of what she said, she got her behind whooped. But I say that lady was elderly. But you got to be careful what you say to people because you don't know who you're talking to nowadays. These young kids don't play. They do not play. You come back them with these young kids nowadays, I'm telling you, you get what you ask for. I don't talk to them like that. I'm like, okay, baby, you have a good day.
Well, hope she learned from that. Hopefully she from that.
Hopefully that butt whooping, she will learn. Okay. She got beat like she was a little child in the street. You know how they fought back in the day in elementary school? When somebody took your bubble gum out your purse and they asked first. And
I think that's worse than that.
No, well, you know, back in the day. I said back in the day.
Steal out my wallet or
But what I'm saying is the whooping, not the what happened, the incident. Mm-hmm. But it's back in the day. Everybody know that bubble gum was the best thing going back then, and everybody loved to chew gum. So you steal somebody bubble gum out their purse, and you tell them that you ain't steal it, mm-hmm. and they see you with it, pulling it out, finna chew it. That's a beat down. You don't think that was a big? No, see, you a guy. Back then, that was a girl code. Nobody take your bubble gum. Back in the day, because you know, back in the day, the girls, we like to pop our gum. We like to do that pop, pop, pop with it when we blow a bubble. And see, that was the thing back then. We thought it was cute. So we did that.
Okay.
So, so that's what I'm saying. She got beat down like that.
Well, she had to come in with a...
Bless her heart.
Cool shades on.
Wasn't she cool? She got beat down in the shades.
In the shades.
Okay, now we're going a little over the topic.
But let's
topic number 2. Okay.
We come up with some questions we want to ask each other.
Yeah. So the second question I want to know if you won the lottery, would you quit your job or would you wait?
I'll wait till I get that check and it's deposited into my account and I can see it. Then it's done. That's a done deal.
You want me to answer it? You want me to answer that same question?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What would you do?
You remember back in the day how we just said we won the lottery, right? But no, I'll keep my composure. But in the back of my mind, I be thinking they just don't even know. They tell me when I'm gonna get my money. Anybody that cross me that y'all ain't getting a check, because you know I bless people before. If I knew I wanted, I would bless people. But I would be so happy. I would come to work early. I would probably come to work 2 hours early every day just to know that it's close to that time for me to see if I got that money. So I would come to work probably 2 hours early.
As I see it, that can be 2 minutes into the shift.
Not 2 minutes.
2 minutes.
Oh my goodness. You're doing good, babe. 2 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
What you gonna do with 2 minutes in the shift?
Well, it also depends on how much I win.
Okay,
we win.
Let's put a number on it then.
Anything over $1 million above, I'm good.
Okay.
Anything under $1 million,
I'm gonna put a number on it. Hold on. Okay, so what if it was like $100 million?
Oh yeah, that's retirement.
Yeah, you can live off the interest of that if you know how to invest. But what I'm saying is, what would you do if you had $100 million and you two minutes into the shift and somebody piss you off?
No, I ain't finna go to jail.
No. I ain't talking about going to jail. But I'm just saying, just to know that you got that much.
It depends on who it is and what it is.
Okay. We ain't talking about disrespecting nobody.
9 times out of 10, if I know I got it, there ain't really nothing. No, there's not anything someone can do to me to really, really piss me off. Yeah, because I know I'm set. So
okay, we're gonna be real, Palmer.
No, for real.
This okay. Let's not try to be somebody you're not. You already know. We already had this discussion before.
No, and like I said, it depends who and what it is. If it's a scenario where it's somebody I really don't get along with,
mm-hmm.
and I see that money in my account, they're gonna get the business.
Okay.
I ain't gonna be too
disrespectful,
but they gonna get it.
Well, I ain't gonna talk about. I ain't cussing nobody or disrespecting nobody. But all I would do a band march up out of there, the toe point and all. Okay. My knees would be over my head marching up out of there. I'd be like, deuces. I'd be marching, and they would think that I came up with that march. Mm-hmm. How I would be marching up out of there. I'd be toe pointed, arms up in an atom. I'd be out of there.
Gone.
And probably would get called to see if I want to be in a marching band.
Okay, what's the next question?
Okay, okay, we on what, 3? Okay, yeah. Do you think it's fair for a man to go to jail for not paying child support?
Not paying child support. I think a real man, a real father would want to support their children, but to be fair, if you want to, I don't know, it's a situation where I feel like putting a man in jail for not paying child support, it really defeats the purpose of concerning the child, because if the man is in jail, how you gonna support the child?
And see, that's what I said I was on the fence, because I'm like, okay, if you punish the man, okay, you take his license, he can't work.
Right.
He won't be able to get to the job. So why not say, okay, we're gonna take a certain amount out of your check every month, and then you know what I'm saying? Why not just do that? And if the man is having a hard time, men have hard times too when they're on child support.
And then you gotta think also, once you get into the system, you gotta pay the system. When you go to jail, you get fined, whatever. You in the system. And that's another scenario you got to look at, because that's going to affect them getting jobs.
Exactly. That's why I was wanting to know, how would you feel about it? Because I feel like men get the back end of the deal when it comes to not paying child support, and they feel like, oh, he's a deadbeat. But they got to understand, especially nowadays when the inflation and stuff is up, that man got to think about buying food, buying groceries, buying cars, paying his rent, and paying child support. I'm not saying that a man, he's not entitled to take care of his child, but you got to also think that this man has to live too.
Exactly. I mean, if you can put a man on the move, if he don't have a good job, force him to go to school. So if you don't have a choice. You're going to go to school.
Pay for him to go to school.
You're going to go to school, get a degree, get a better job, so you can support your child or children. But if you don't do that, then we're going to put you in jail.
I think that if you're going to make those rules for that man, I think it should be some rules for these women too, because I don't think it's fair that they get the food stamps, and you know what, and I'm here again, I'm not bashing the fact that, women get food stamps, whatever, because shoot, give me some. But my thing is, they have it to where they can easily not work, get on the system, be able to sustain themselves in an apartment, but a man still has to go. A man cannot get that stuff. He can't go and get some men can, because if they have absent parents as far as the mother's concerned. But they don't have access to all that stuff like that. And I think people are overlooking. It's some men just really don't want to take care of their kids. So I get that. They don't try.
Well,
but some men that really try, I really think they need to give those men a break for trying. Exactly. But ones that don't, I think they need to put them the foot on the pedal for those. But for the ones that are trying, give them a break. That's what I think.
Child support is varied from state to state, and there's a certain percentage of what the father makes and the mother makes. So I don't know exactly how they do it, but it's a lot in certain states.
Yeah.
But let's go on to the next question.
Okay. This fourth one right here. Everybody been talking about it on the internet. We're going to talk about it here. Did Monique go too far on her Netflix special?
If y'all haven't seen it, it's on Netflix. It's a lot of profanity in it.
Yeah.
But we saw it ourselves.
Every other word.
My personal opinion, I couldn't watch it all. It was just too much profanity.
It got to the point where I was like waiting for her to say something clean to get through with the joke, to where I could really kind of inhale, to where I can grasp what she was saying, because I'm happy for her. I'm happy to see her with her Netflix special. She's been fighting for it for a long time. But you come on now. You have plenty of time to get your material together.
Right.
So this is what you come out with. Every other word is blah, 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 blah,
had a lot
blah.
of time to get her stuff together to come up with some good material.
Yeah, Monique is my girl, so I'm not bashing her. The only thing I'm saying is she could have made that a little cleaner.
Yeah,
it was a little
raunchy and
very raunchy,
and it felt depressing.
Yeah,
it didn't feel like a comedy show to me.
I think Monique is hurt by a lot of things that has happened to her, and I feel like they took food off her table. When she was trying to tell Lee Daniels exactly how she felt, nobody heard her. Money was talking at the time. And so you got these big dogs making all this money, and the only thing they want to do was this blackballer. She running her mouth, this blackballer. It's another black woman running her mouth, this blackballer. But instead, hearing her out what she was saying, now Lee Daniels had to come back and apologize and say she was right. They come back and say she was right. And this woman had to literally talk about what happened to her in order to make money. She did other stuff on the side to make her money as well, but I feel like Monique talks from a lot of pain, and what she needs to do is heal from that pain to be able to move forward, so we can get Monique back. We can get the funny Monique, and the Monique with all that cussing and going, what is going on, baby? I mean, you're beautiful. I mean, you're talented. You didn't have to do all that cussing to make your point. We love you anyway. But, you know, for me, it was a little too much. I was taken aback from that because it was just too much. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, it was too much.
Yes, it was overload for me. But I love Monique, though. I love my girl.
Yeah, I wish her the best.
I do, too.
That particular comedy show was she missed the mark on that one.
Yeah, she get that good. She gonna come back with good something else, because she gonna get that feedback and she gonna bring it next time. I believe she gonna bring it next time. Okay, our last question. Oh goodness, baby. Want to get that last question?
Okay, you can read it. I can't read it.
Okay. What do you think about pastors that are sleeping around in church?
Oh wow, that's a mess. Yeah. Certain churches have certain rules. I mean,
what do you mean?
Okay, if it's a church where the pastor and his wife, or the pastor started the church, he can't be removed because he started the church. But if it's a church where it's a body that votes in a certain pastor in the church, you know, pretty much hire him. And in that scenario where he's hired in and he's sleeping around, well, it should be in any scenario, but it's kind of hard to remove a pastor and it's his church, because you look at Ed alone, you know, he had his scandals, but he still preached. In my opinion, you go according to the word. If he's messing around, he needs to be set down.
Vengeance is mine, said the Lord.
He should be set down. He should not be preaching or teaching or anything, any kind of leadership in that church.
And people that condone that, honestly, really don't take their Bible to heart. I think a lot of people listen to the word, but they don't digest it and make it a part of their life. They just want to read it and say, I read it. Oh yeah, that's what the Bible say. But you don't want to apply it to your life. If you have conscience of knowing what's right and what's wrong, and what God said about what we should and should not do, and what's written in that Bible,
that's right.
He should be voted out. I think he should be voted out.
He should be.
Any pastor,
he should any man, male figure or female, that's in any kind of leadership position.
But a woman ain't getting nobody pregnant though.
It doesn't matter. We're talking about fidelity or
infidelity,
sleeping around. And you're married or unmarried. If you're in any type of leadership role inside of a church, you should be removed from that position, not kicked out of the church.
Right.
Well, they should also give you the opportunity to repent and get back to where you need to be.
Well, what I'm saying when I say being kicked out of the church is maybe that was the right word, wasn't the right word to say, not kicked out, but step down.
Yeah, he should step down.
He should step down and give somebody else that seat, because right now you're really not being used and led by God, because you got too much going on in your mind. You got to renew your mind now. So you got to renew your mind, because you can't get past the women in the church to get to the message to the people so they can be saved. But all I can say is, like I said before, vengeance is mine, said the Lord. We can't judge anybody.
We can judge the fruit of a person. And this is
how we feel, our opinion about what's
not the
going
person.
on.
We forgive and love the person, but their fruit we judge, and we make our decisions on that according to their fruit.
One thing about it, he's gonna have to face that. Judge comes judgment. So we can't judge. Only thing we can say is how we feel about it.
Well, guys, we appreciate y'all sitting with us and watching our videos. If you like this content and you like our channel, please subscribe and like our video, comment, give any kind of comment you like, and we'll reach back to you. And if it's something we want to talk about, we'll talk about it. And
we don't wear our feelings on our sleeves. We take constructive criticism, and we take it with love. But just don't be too mean about it now.
All right. Until next time, guys. Life through our eyes.
Peace.
Peace. Hey, guys.
Hello.
The video we posted, the camera was I thought it was at the right position, but it wasn't. And it was such good content.
Yes.
We decided to go ahead and post it. We're very, very sorry about that, guys. Just kind of work with us. We're new YouTubers, but we thank you and we appreciate you guys for watching and supporting our channel.
Thank y'all so much. And again, y'all please come back to the channel and like and subscribe, tell a friend, and not just like it, subscribe to the channel.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Peace.